falls softly outside my window. It is a quiet afternoon in my small apartment in a little town in Eastern Europe. The sky is gray, heavy with clouds that cover the world like a thick blanket. The sound of raindrops tapping on the glass is gentle, like a song that never ends. I sit on my old soft sofa, a warm blanket around my shoulders and my hands. I hold a cup of hot tea. The steam rises slowly, curling in the air like little clouds. The smell of chamomile and honey fills the room, sweet and calming. This moment feels safe, like a warm hug from someone I love. I close my eyes and listen. The rain, the quiet, the stillness, it all feels like a gift. My apartment is small but cozy. The walls are painted a soft cream color, and there are little cracks in the corners showing the age of this old building on the wooden table next to me. There is a candle burning. Its flame dances slowly, making shadows on the wall. The light is warm, golden, and it makes the room feel alive. Outside, the world is wet and cold, but inside, everything is warm and soft. I pull the blanket closer and take a sip of my tea. The taste is sweet, and it warms me from inside. I feel my body relax like a cat curling up in a sunny spot. The rain makes me think of the past. My mind travels to days long gone, to moments that feel both far away and close. I remember my childhood in a village not far from here. The streets were narrow, made of stones that shone when it rained. My grandmother's house was at the end of a small road, surrounded by tall trees on rainy days like this. I would sit by her window watching the rain fall on the garden. The flowers would bend under the weight of the water, but they never broke. They were strong, even in the storm. My grandmother would make tea, just like the one I drink now. She would hum a song, her voice soft and low, like the rain outside. Those moments felt simple, but they were full of love. I open my eyes and look around my apartment. It is different from my grandmother's house, but it feels like home. On the shelf across the room, there are books old and new. Some have yellow pages, worn from years of reading. Others are bright, their covers shiny and untouched. I love books. They are like friends who never leave. Each one holds a story, a world, a memory. I think about the stories I read as a child. Tales of brave heroes, magical forests, and faraway lands. They made me dream of adventure. Now I write my own stories, trying to catch those same feelings on paper. The rain outside helps me think. Its sound is like a whisper, telling me to remember, to feel, to write. The window is my favorite part of this room. It is big, with a wide sill where I keep a small pot of flowers. The flowers are red, bright against the gray day. I touch their soft petals and smile. They remind me of my mother. She loved flowers. When I was a little girl, she would take me to the market on weekends. We would walk through rows of stalls filled with fruits, vegetables, and flowers of every color. My mother always stopped at the flower stall. She would pick a bouquet, holding it close to her face to smell the sweet scent. Flowers make everything better. She would say I didn't understand then, but now I do. These red flowers on my windowsill make this rainy day feel brighter. The rain is heavier now. The drops hit the window harder, making a louder sound. It is not angry, just strong. I watch the water slide down the glass in little rivers. Each drop catches the light from my candle, sparkling for a moment before it disappears. I think about time. It moves like the rain, sometimes slow, sometimes fast, but always moving. I am older now than I was in my childhood memories. My life has changed. I have seen happy days and sad ones. I have laughed and cried. But on days like this, when the rain falls and the world is quiet, I feel grateful for the small things. The warmth of my tea, the softness of my blanket, the sound of the rain. I set my cup on the table and walk to the window. The air outside is cold and I can feel it through the glass. The street below is empty. The cobblestones are dark and shiny, reflecting the gray sky. A few leaves, red and gold, float in a small puddle. Autumn is here. And the world is changing. The trees outside are losing their leaves, and the air smells of earth and rain. I love this season. It feels honest. The world lets go of its bright summer colors and rests. It reminds me to rest too, to sit, to think, to remember. My mind wanders to a day last autumn. I was walking through a park near my town. The trees were golden, their leaves falling like soft rain. I had my notebook with me. As I always do, I sat on a bench and wrote about the way the leaves moved in the wind, how they danced before they touched the ground that day. I felt free, the world was beautiful, and I was part of it. I wrote a story about a girl who could talk to the wind. She would listen to its secrets and share her own. Writing that story made me happy. It was like catching a piece of that autumn day and keeping it forever. I go back to my sofa and pick up my notebook. It is old, with a soft leather cover that feels smooth under my fingers. I open it and read a few lines from a story I started last week. It is about a woman who lives alone in a house by the sea. She watches the waves every day, and they teach her about life. The story is not finished yet, but I like it. Writing is hard sometimes, but it makes me feel alive. It is like talking to a friend, telling them everything in my heart. The rain helps me write. Its sound is like a rhythm, guiding my thoughts. I take another sip of tea. It is cooler now, but still sweet. The candle on the table is smaller, its wax dripping slowly. The room is darker, but the light from the candle is enough. I think about my life here, in this small town. It is quiet, but I like it. The people are kind and the streets are familiar. I know the baker who smiles when I buy bread. I know the old man who sits in the park feeding birds. This town feels like a story I am still writing, one page at a time. The rain slows now. The drops are softer, lighter. The sky is still gray, but there is a hint of light behind the clouds. Maybe the sun will come out soon. I hope it does, but I am happy with the rain too. It makes me feel close to the world. It makes me remember who I am. I think about my grandmother, my mother, the flowers, the autumn leaves. I think about the stories I want to write, the ones I carry in my heart. This rainy afternoon is a gift. It is a moment to be still, to listen, to feel. I light another candle and place it next to the first one. The room glows brighter now, filled with soft light. I wrap the blanket tighter around me and pick up my pen. The rain is a quiet song and I'm ready to write. My heart is full of memories, and my mind is full of stories. This afternoon, this rainy, cozy afternoon, is mine, and I'm grateful for it. The rain continues soft and steady. I write a few words in my notebook, then a few more. The sound of the pen on paper mixes with the sound of the rain. It feels right. It feels like home.